Did I tell you about the half guy
Half guy.
that we've seen?
Oh, I think you did tell me about that.
Half
Legs
what?
are missing?
Tell Gavin.
Yeah.
And Josh. They didn't hear it yet.
Didn't hear about it? Yeah, so pretty much in the mall, there's a. It only happens when you work night shifts there. Every guard, not every guard, a lot of the guards have seen it. The problem is though, or the thing that's creepy is every time that they've give their recollection of it, they didn't know about it prior. So when they give the description, like 3 guards give the description, me included.
Yeah.
And out of all the 3 guards, it's all similar.
And it just matches up
Yeah, and I
That's
only knew
scary,
it
bro.
until
until they discuss it
until
together.
until the security manager told me about it. He's like, yeah, this is actually what's been.
It's on some Five Nights at Freddy's, bro.
That's what you know is real.
What do they describe it as? What, like half man? What
So
was
pretty
it?
much what's going on is, so normally when the mall is shut down, the lights are off. No one's allowed to be in there, right? Like it's like 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning. It's pitch black outside. Like no one's not allowed to be in the mall, right?
Yeah.
So what you're supposed to do, and there's been times where it's just been like 1 guard for that entire mall, which is kind of crazy.
And it was just you.
It was just me one time.
Oh fuck.
This is when we were like short staffed.
That's really 5 nights, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty much. I mean, it pretty much
5 nights at PTC. Bro.
Yeah, 5 nights at PT, crazy. Anyway, so yeah, so pretty much that happened, and then we normally are supposed to like walk around and make sure no one's around the area, right? So I get up and I start walking around, and then it happened 2 spots. The best spot was in the west receiving.
Yeah.
Sorry, in one of the receiving bays. So one of the receiving bays, this spot, I gotta send you a video of it. I don't know if I sent to you. This spot looks like the back room.
You showed me it before.
In the
I showed you
Pickering
it.
Mall, fam?
There's a lot of areas that you guys don't know.
Backrooms?
Yeah, there's a lot of back rooms. in
fuck?
there.
Yeah,
There's
you
a
showed me,
lot of
like, the
back
picture and
rooms.
shit of
Yeah,
it.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of back rooms. So there's one of the bays that we have to go and check on. So I went there and I see a side profile of a guy all the way at the end of the hall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit, this is probably like, there could be a different things. It could be a delivery driver.
It could be someone like stealing or whatever.
It could be stealing. It could
Yeah.
be someone lost
Trespassing.
their way. It could be a cleaner. I'm thinking all the possibilities. I'm not thinking about like a ghost or like a skinwalker or whatever. So, and I'm walking up to the guy. As I'm getting close to the guy is looking a little bit, he's looking like weird. A little bit weird because it was a little bit of a longer walk, but as I'm walking closer, like as you're looking at someone, you walk closer, you notice stuff about them. They have a watch on, they have a hat on, they're wearing glasses, right?
Yeah.
As I'm walking closer to this guy, I see him. It's like I see the side profile, and he's not moving. He's just like this, like he's literally like this, not moving. So I see
That's
the
what I
front-
mean.
Yeah.
He's
And I'm
posted
walk-
up.
And I didn't pay any attention to it. So I'm walking and I'm like, normally I don't want to yell across and say, hey, what the hell are you doing here? I like to get close and then make eye contact and talk to them. So as I'm walking and I'm looking closer, the details start picking up. He's got a long trench coat on. He's got like a hat on. It's weird, right?
This
Weird. It's like a
Trench
coat.
coat is
No,
crazy.
seriously. And then the problem is though, he doesn't have any legs.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to find his legs because he's got a trench coat. Like, sure, maybe the trench coat is like
Yeah.
blocking his legs.
no
but the trench
shoes
coat,
on.
yeah, but the trench coat is not on the ground, and he doesn't have any shoes. So I'm
And
literally
you hear did you hear any sounds?
no.
Yo.
It was like ominous noises, but like nothing. I
Bro, the
I saw-
Minecraft.
Like it was just how tall was he? How tall was he?
I don't. He was like an average height. It was like average guy.
If he was 7 foot, I would have left, bro. If he would be
If
gone, bro.
you gotta remember, I look down the hall
would-
and I see him. If he looks like an NBA player, I'm gone.
I'm gone,
I'm
bro.
walking back to the.
So wait, what happened? He just disappeared, right?
So I start walking closer, and as I'm walking closer, I'm picking up like. You gotta remember, I'm looking at him. I see a person. As I'm walking closer, then the thoughts start racing.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
looks
yeah.
odd. He looks a little bit weird.
Yeah, now your
Where are
heart's
his legs?
pumping.
Yeah.
What's going on? And I'm like, what am I looking at right now? And I'm getting closer and closer. I'm like, that's a white dude. He's got a coat on. He's got a hat on. Why? And I'm still questioning. Why can't I see his legs? Like, I'm like, and I start squinting. I'm like, what's going on? And as I get closer, he's gone. He's gone. I don't know.
This guy said he's gone.
It could be, I don't know, maybe because I blink or because I move or something. But as I get closer and I look, he's gone. He disappeared.
That's crazy.
So
That's
I-
like some mirage.
So
shit.
I take that story to my SM and I
Yeah.
talk to it about him, and he pretty much says, "Oh, you saw the trench coat guy."
Wow.
And I'm like, what do you
Knows
mean?
about it?
And he's like, well, actually, before you, there was a couple other guards that came to me and told me about the same story. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I mean,
Does this happen during closing hours?
it
or?
happens at nighttime when the
Okay,
mall's closed and
okay,
no one's
okay.
It's
around.
always at nighttime.
It's always
eh?
at nighttime and ominous lighting. So
Fuck.
pretty much, he said, yeah, another guard saw him in the food court actually one time where it was pitch black and it was a girl. She was doing patrol. He saw a guy, but she saw the back of him. And it was a trench coat.
Yeah.
And she also noticed
No legs.
the V on his
Stand your
back.
ground.
No, he saw his back, and then she also noticed that there was no legs. It looked like he was levitating. And then
What
when she
the
got closer,
fuck? Oh my
he was
God.
gone. It was just a bunch of chairs there.